Welcome to the check-in.
Welcome to the check-in.
Hey, y'all. First things first, we gotta let y'all know we grown-ass women, and grown-ass women say some grown-ass shit sometimes. So if your earballs are not prepared for profanity, prepare them.
And also, we are not mental health professionals, so if you are dealing with a mental health crisis or you need somebody to talk to, text HOME to 741-741, and a trained professional will get back in touch with you.
All right, let's get into this content. Hey! My camera went off. Hey, yo!
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Even though it's
10th
like
day.
2021
plus a couple
Return
days.
of the Jedi. Like, it's not really a new... Honestly, I don't count a new year until, like, spring.
Why?
Because that seems like when the year should start, in spring. Who decided to start the new year in the middle of a season? Yeah.
Okay.
That upsets my OCD. Like, why? Why would we do these?
Just to be cheeky.
I don't like the cheeks. Unless it's certain kinds, you know what I'm saying? I like certain kinds of cheeks.
Oh,
I'm on a little bit of pre-workout still. I'm feeling a little cracky, so
oh no.
I apologize in advance.
Cracky. Okay, so this series we're gonna talk about L's and Dubs.
L's and dubs, L's and dubs, L's and dubs.
So 2020 was full of a bunch of L's, and we're just gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about the things that we have won.
Our gains, our dubs.
What's side?
Hey.
That's my gang sign noise.
I like that. I like that. It's terrifying.
Really
I like
intimidating.
it. Yes.
Yes.
If I heard that, I would be scared. Yes.
Okay. So, friend,
Oh yeah.
it is
it's
a
me.
new year.
Oh my gosh, it is.
How was last year for you?
Wow, trash. So it was absolute duty butt.
Oh, absolute.
Absolute.
Porque.
So I'm going to basically talk about my twofold reaction.
Okay.
My personal experience, and then just existing, the global international experience that we all had.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So my personal experience, as you guys have known, if you've been sticking with us and you know our Navigating the Health System series, you heard my very in-depth story about being hospitalized for my mental health.
If not, go back to that.
Yeah. Like, don't just be jumping in here. Like, go back. Do your homework.
That was a really in-depth series.
Yes, and it was a good one. It had tons of freaking tips and tricks and sads and haps and
Tears and
claps.
DJ Soul almost was like in the corner.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I almost got some tears out here. Hey, you're lucky he not here right now because he be crying. I'm just kidding. So anyways, that was probably the biggest L
Yeah.
that I took.
Okay.
It was a lot to recover from. Also, during that time, my company that I was working for previously had been purchased by another company. So having to navigate not only trying to figure out my mental health, where people are actually taking me seriously in the medical world, but now I have like Kaiser that I have to figure out how all this works. Last year, I got, it sounds like so distant.
No, you can do that year.
Okay, so that year,
That booty ass year.
I also got prescribed antidepressants, and that was a thing. Definitely messed with my sleep. I think last year I probably got less sleep or overslept. Like, I don't know what my sleep pattern was, just trash. It was garbage, not even recyclable. Like, it was just throw the whole sleep away.
Compostable.
Like, just go ahead and put me
Plastic bags.
in the little wood chipper and then let me come out and fertilize some trees. And that's how I will add value to the world again.
Okay, well then that's not bad trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm recycling myself with the trash. It's me who's making it good. It's me.
Okay.
Think highly of yourself, guys. So that's my personal ew. I don't think that I had anything. Mental health is just enough for you to be like, ews. And then my job was just very, very stressful. My job has been at L for like 2-3 years. But having mental health that is, you're trying to get, a handle on, you're trying to manage that on top of a job that is very demanding and highly stressful. And we definitely have listeners who work in the health field. We have listeners who work in the law field. Like, we have listeners who know what it's like to feel, that demand from your employer when it's just like, I'm a one person.
Yeah.
I'm a one. So you need like a team.
That was our go-to.
A team of one.
Team of one?
Yeah. So that was some booty juice. But I think that's pretty much it for my personal ills.
Okay.
The global ills, definitely the pandemic took that.
We're in a pandemic?
Oh, sorry, Panasonic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Panoramic.
I know we're in a panorama, but I don't know about a pandemic.
Pantalone.
Penthouse suite?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
yeah.
sounds good. Paramedic.
Ooh, that got dark. Paramedic? Really?
No? Too soon?
Parachute. I'd rather do a parachute before I go to paramedic.
Well, some people are in a paramedic, but anywho's, I think that was the biggest L. There's a lot of other stuff that happens, civil unrest and people dying, but I think the thing that affected me the most was definitely the pandemic, trying to find a new normal and a groove when everybody that tells you like, hey, the secret to getting your mental health together is routine. And it's like, what routine? I'm eating my weight in whatever I have left in the house. I can't find chicken and I'm upset.
No toilet paper.
Like, at least we didn't have that problem.
We didn't.
My issue was chicken. I was like, why can't I find chicken? Why everybody like chicken now?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, there's some duck left. Do I look like I know how to cook duck?
Anybody could cook a duck. You
Listen,
just toss it in the air
I was about to be
fryer.
vegan at the beginning of last year because I couldn't find no damn chicken. I was very upset. My mom had to come down here and bring me meat because I could not find meat at the store.
Yeah, the meat being gone was trash.
And then I couldn't even find chicken nuggets. My favorite smiley face French fries were gone.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Like how they be like, F them kids. Like, I felt that in my spirit because I knew it was the children that was causing me not to have the snacks that I like. Y'all don't work. Y'all don't need these smiley faces. I need them.
I mean, the outage of cleaning supplies bothered me. Like, I just got bleach in the house.
Oh, yeah.
2 months ago. And I spray it every night. It's just so great. Like,
I like the smell of bleach, but I don't like how bleachy it is.
Oh. Bleach means it's working.
It always feels damaging bleachy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't bleach floors if I have a pet. What if they lick the bleach and die and start vomiting everywhere?
Evolution. They weren't meant to live long. Sorry,
You
pet.
say that, but you soft serve all the way. If you had an animal in here that licked some bleach and they start vomiting everywhere, you'd be like, oh no, little Mr. Socks, I love you.
Absolutely.
CPR.
But I would still laugh. I'd be like, you dumb bitch. Like, what? You're supposed to have a super nose that is supposed to detect danger. Your nose can't smell those chemicals. That's danger.
They don't know that's danger. They don't encounter chemicals in the wild. They'd be like, that's the smell of clean. That's what I hear on TV all the time. I'm gonna lick it.
The first, barely lick should have stopped you from licking.
Maybe they're just fat asses and they're like, I'm hungry. This tastes like something I might like to eat.
That would be really funny to, joke about at their homecoming service. That
You nice. They ain't getting no service from me. That little patch of land I got on the side over here? That's where they would go. Right underneath the bamboo that's
not underneath the bamboo.
Yep.
Okay.
Aw, every time I look there, I'd be like, that's where we buried Mr. Socks, because he
Ate
licked
bleach.
up
He
bleach.
was really thirsty. Mr. Socks. Poor little thirsty bitch.
R.I.P. to a real one. A real dumb one.
Real dumb one.
Anywho. But yeah, the pandemic was a L for me. And most people, just because trying to find your rhythm and your new routine, you're going from working in a facility to now you're working at home and you don't have all the things that you're used to. It took me a while to get used to not having two screens to work from. And being in my living room makes me sleepy. And this is the room where I work.
Yes.
So that was a struggle, not trying to fall asleep on the regular basis. And I mean, I'm not going to tell on myself, but you know, some other people know what I do. I do what I do, and I try to catch up on anything I missed. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Whew. I'm glad it was a slow day. Praise the Lord. But anywho, how about you, friend? How are you doing?
I'm still choking on the remnants of last year, because it was a dark year.
Yeah,
it was like, like it first started off. Was it February that Kobe died?
Yes.
Okay, so start off that February, and then like I think the virus hit Maryland in March.
Yeah, March was definitely when stuff started closing down.
Yeah, so it's like February. I don't even remember what happened in January, honestly.
Because January was a nice month. So we don't say nothing bad or good about January. January just exists.
Like it literally is. Like I have no recollection of any like memories or anything like that in January that was significant enough to overshadow the trash ass year.
I remember wanting to take the tree down. I remember that.
In January?
Yeah.
No.
That's the last thing I can remember. But it's been a year.
Yeah. I think that, okay, so an L for me, the breakup, super L, super trash, but it birthed this beautiful brainchild.
That was birth. Just one push. Just one push.
One push.
Yep.
And boop.
Yep.
You got a podcast.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, that's exactly how it worked. So that was like balls. That was summer. So that was a major L I took. The second L was, do I want to talk about this?
You don't have to. This is a safe place.
So the bar exam is trash.
Yeah.
It is literally, the bar exam is the worst fucking thing ever created. Ever. Like, I feel like Satan was like, ooh, I'm bored. Let me create a bar exam.
Oh, gosh.
And that is essentially, that's what that is.
Yeah.
It's just a creation of the devil out of boredom.
Yeah.
Like, he's just trying to be funny and cheeky, kind of like the other thing that was cheeky that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But it's painful. It's a painful cheek.
It's like a really, like, dehydrated poop.
Yes.
It's like it's uncomfortable, but you just gotta push through it.
It's a flat cheek.
And then it like scars your booty hole.
It's a flat cheek with scarring.
Maybe an aneurysm from pushing too much.
Maybe a lymphedema dangling from it. Shout out to my 600-pound life. So
extremities.
Yeah, a growth. So yeah, that's the bar exam. It was a growth dangling from my asshole. And it was just very uncomfortable. I did not pass it. I'm sorry. Should I
Keep going. No, you're fine.
Okay. I should have I just, so I really want to be a lawyer, but like I think I do this self-sabotaging thing. So all of last year, I had to reconcile at 2 different times of the year, at the beginning and at the end of the year, why I cannot pass this exam and why I self-sabotage myself.
It's test anxiety.
It's test anxiety. Yep. It's test anxiety, and
that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's just what happens when you have a growth dangling from your asshole. You just can make good pops with your mouth because you're in pain constantly. That is what the bar exam is.
This is making my booty hole quench.
Really?
Quenchy.
Yep. You got
Quenchy.
You got a
Quenchy
thirsty
little-
asshole?
Probably. It's probably very dehydrated, honestly.
Because of that growth. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just... I'm so frustrated to even talk about it. But yeah, no, at 2 different points of the year of 2020, I did not pass this bar exam. And, it's like you go through mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you go through the stages of grief. And then you just kind of like plummet emotionally.
Yeah.
So I had 2 big plummets, and this was all during a panoramic. And the beginning of the year, my job was straight ass nuggets, like just a wretched work environment I was in. And that coupled with the panoramic and, the bar exam, it just didn't help. So 2020 was just, it felt like a lot of L's. But, and we could talk about this next episode with our dubs. There was a lot of growth that had to happen last year.
Yeah, that's a trade-off. If your year is doo-doo balls, 9 out of 10, you have learned some very valuable lessons that you never wanted to learn, but you've learned them.
Never. And I think that, like, in addition to like my academics, also like personal life, I had losses like with that breakup. There were some relationships that kind of fizzled. I don't know if that was due to the pandemic or if it was due to other things going on. But, it didn't help. Like being quarantined didn't help.
Yeah.
Essentially. So everything just seemed very like magnified and super intense and just overwhelming all the time. But I gotta say, working from home, yes.
Lovely.
We like that. We like that a lot.
Well, look it.
In the quiet storm.
I don't know how to make storm noises.
That was like the benefit of the panda. So
Panda,
the work from home.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. You
Oh no,
you got holes in Atlanta?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, make up whatever words you want. Like, it's your own experience. Everybody has an individual experience when they listen to that song.
Panda. Yeah, the pandemic definitely, that work from home life, top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier.
It's been nice. As an introvert, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I've appreciated the pause that it just forced upon the whole... Are you okay?
Yeah, I heard a noise and I was like, is that me making that noise? I think it was, but I didn't. Kind of sounded like a very soft fart. But I know it wasn't my booty hole. But I could not. Anyway.
There are other holes that produce...
Fart noises?
Yes.
Which ones? The front one? It wasn't the front one. It wasn't the front one.
Okay.
I would have felt that. I would have known. I would have been like, oh no. I'm sorry. Don't breathe. I don't know what you do. Excuse me. Sorry. Oops. Okay. Anyways.
Man.
Take a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Catch your breath.
All right.
Yes.
So, do you feel like you had some growth with your L's this year?
Yeah, but I'm gonna save that
for the next episode.
For that other episode.
What about the loss in sunlight? I know that I am the resident vampire.
Yeah.
But you kind of like, you get affected by the seasons.
Yeah, I morph between a vampire and a sunchild.
Okay.
Because I like the color yellow. It brings me a lot of happiness. But yellow is a little mustard. I toned it down a little bit.
Yeah. Color coordination.
Excuse me. So, yeah, I definitely feel more productive at night.
Okay.
And I think that is shown for the last few nights that I've been going to bed when the sun is coming up.
7 a.m.
I'm like, oh, the sun's up. I better get to sleep. But I feel like I can do all the things at night.
Yeah.
And I read online, I think it was a quote from Jim Carrey, where he was saying he feels more productive at night because that's a time where he doesn't have to perform. Like, that's his personal time where he can do whatever he wants. And that's how I feel. So I do miss going outside and being able to sunbathe and just feeling that warmth and feeling good.
Yeah. And it not being night until like 7:30,
But I also love that it's dark all the time.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty dope. Okay. I feel like I can be in control of my day. Like, when does my day start? Oh, at 7, or whenever I turn on lights in here because it's dark all the time.
That's true.
So
That's true.
What you gonna do?
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I'm again resident vampire, but I have noticed in the past couple of weeks it's really weird. I admitted this to one person. I'm about to admit it to all 3 people that listen to the podcast.
All 3, y'all.
All 3, y'all. I've been waking up early and I've really been enjoying it. Like, the mornings are lit.
We like reverse.
Oh my God. No, but seriously, like I'll wake up at 8 and I'll just sit at the edge of my bed like that fox, and I'm just like, wow, this is really nice and peaceful. Like, it's quiet. Like, the neighborhood's quiet, and like, I don't know, it's just nice. So I've grown an appreciation for it. The problem is just waking up. I have at least minimum 20 alarms that I can sleep through all of them. So,
Yo, the alarms I've been setting for the last 3 days, not one has woke me up.
I
be waking up like, oh, I was supposed to transition to taking my medicine in the morning,
Yeah.
and it's not the morning no more.
Yeah, no, it's the evening.
Oops.
I've had to start her 24-hour death countdown.
Yours too, yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, yes, I did nap yesterday.
Listen, this one was so asleep. I was sure she wasn't in the house. I set the alarm for everybody to be away, and I was leaving, and then I saw her car in the garage. I was like, oh, she in here somewhere. Okay, well.
That's hilarious.
I won't turn the heat off.
I wasn't like snoring or whatever.
No, it was so quiet. I was like, oh.
That's fantastic.
I probably should have been concerned and been like, oh, she probably did. But I didn't, because
that's really weird.
If you want to die in here, you know consequences.
I'm not allowed to die in this house. So.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of respect that you're giving me by adhering to that rule.
Accidents happen. But okay.
I will torment your spirit if you die in here.
Why? I'll be a friendly ghost. I would be really fun.
I already asked you.
What's that? Cinnamon rolls? Wow. Sade's presence is here. Yes.
Without the cinnamon rolls, though.
You never know. You never know.
You haven't made them. Can you acquire new skills after death?
Yes. If I put my mind to it. I really thought about it the other day, but then I looked at the instructions. I was like,
nah.
This is so much work.
It's just 2 hours of work. It's not that much.
I would rather drive 40 minutes and spend $10.
Okay. Okay.
But, yeah, L's for the year.
Yeah, a lot of L's.
It was a lot, but, you know, with the L's come the dubs, and we'll talk about the dubs. Oh, not now. Sorry. Wow. I was about to...
Go straight into the next one?
Yeah. I was about to just keep going.
She ready?
No, let's do that trigger warning, that next segment.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
I forgot what we talking about though. Like, what is it actually called?
I think it's called something about emotional growth or some hippy dippy.
You made it.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty.
Mike Will made it.
Mike Will made it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep, me.
Why can't I find anything? Am I slow?
No, you're fine. It's just
oh, I found it. Okay.
Evernote can be,
It was like, I know what I'm looking for. I just can't read. You ever just look at stuff and your brain just decided to stop reading? Like it's just become a picture with symbols?
Yes, for the bar exam.
Okay. So
Next time, what we talking about, Free?
we are talking about...
Wow.
Oh, look. We're over time. You guys will find out when you find it. No,
I was going to compliment the fact that we're staying in the time limit.
Okay, but we doing good still. Okay, so next time we talk about L's and Dubs, emotional maturity. So we'll get into our dubs. It shouldn't be a trigger warning. You should actually want to hear our great things that are happening for us. But if you're salty and don't want to hear it, tune in next week anyway.
Or you could just like and share. You can like and share.
Honestly, do both.
You can play in the background.
2021.
You can do both. Multitask.
Yeah, let's be better.
Let's do it.
Let's be more supportive.
We're a team, all three of us. 1, 2, 3, go.
King's all here.
That's our gang sign.
I'm snotting again. Okay. All right. It's time to go, guys.
All right. Remember?
Oh, it's a new year. What should our theme be?
Okay, so we did Life's a Bitch, and then we did
food analogies.
Life is like a food, and now we should do Life is like a exam. Life is like an exam.
Okay.
That sometimes you fail over and over again.
Yeah.
But it is not a test of your competency.
No, it's not.
It is just the what, man? No, I'm just...
I was really ready.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. No, I don't know. What is life like? What does life feel like in 2021?
Life is like...
I'm stupid.
Life is like...
Give me kids in 2021.
Seeing an experience happen to a certain demographic of America, and then for the first time being able to be like, oh, that's y'all, that's not us. Good luck with that.
Life is mind my damn business.
Yes, minding your damn business, and then like taking a selfie still, like, good luck.
Okay, that's what life is like. Remember that.
Yeah, remember that.
Mind your business.
All year.
And remember to be kind to yourself.
Oh, and be kind to others.
And be kind to the universe so you get that good kindness back.
And continue to be the beautiful little galaxies.
The beautiful little galaxy
that you are.
Always and forever.
Yes, baritone. I mean, dance with my father again. Woo.
I did have to tap into my inner Luther. Okay.
Let it go. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.